Hello, gamers, geeks, and goblins. Welcome to the Fantasy Fight Club podcast. Today, I'm your host, Kenny. Today, I'm joined by Goblin, Jakeem, and Cryptid. Today's topic is going to be Joker versus Green Goblin. This one was my idea, and my first question, obviously, is going to be, who does everybody have?
God damn it, Goblin.
Yeah, Green Goblin.
Definitely
Goblin.
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 Green Goblin.
Everyone's going Green Goblin? Damn, I feel like I gotta
Yeah.
be the odd one out and be Joker.
Then you will lose.
Yeah, you'll lose because just like the most fearsome thing in Joker's arsenal is like the laughing gas. And what do you and just do you think like an even more insane Green Goblin is gonna be easier to handle?
Not if we're going with like Heath Ledger's fucking Joker or Joaquin Phoenix, or
Joaquin Phoenix doesn't have the gas. Just
no,
does
but
Heath Ledger have the
they use
gas? I don't
guns and
think so.
explosives and shit.
Right, but Goblin's still outclassing him on those. He's got the pumpkin bombs, the gliders to escape explosions. Like his suit is basically like armored.
His suit has armor, yes.
Like
Joker has all his criminals his mob.
let's see, Green Goblin is just Norman Osborn, so he can
Well,
pay any assassin from the MCU.
listen, we're getting off topic because we know every single one of these fights is a 1v1 unless stated differently within the topic.
Yeah, you're right. So, Kenny,
With
why did you
their,
bring up the mob?
and it's a
Trying to
blind
break your own
encounter.
rules
They
here.
don't know anything about each other.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to make it such a quick topic. Okay,
I mean,
When in
should have picked
reality,
the better
it's a
matchup, I
split.
guess.
doesn't the Green Goblin have some kind of gas also? Actually,
Does he?
I think it's.
Yeah, I'm not
I think they're just
100%.
regular smoke bombs.
no, because when it was when it was his dad, that was the first Green Goblin that we see and shit. He uses his gas and it fucking like confuses and makes whoever it is like all dazed and shit.
Oh, yep, I
It's like a
remember that.
Knox gas or
And
something.
he did it to Spider-Man and then was sitting there on the rooftop.
Yeah.
Well, he was standing, but right, he was sitting.
So he does have gas. Well, I'm still gonna try
That
to give
still
Joker.
brings the odds
Sorry,
in just
edit
Green
that out.
Goblin's favor.
I'm still gonna give Joker a chance.
When he has none. It's a massacre, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So
Man, now I gotta.
this is this is
I gotta
this is like
argue and
putting
fight
just
with
paper
this.
mache against a chainsaw. It's not going well.
It's really not.
But we can't just have a 4v0.
I
It's
mean,
not.
why
It's not.
not? We know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he can
Joker's
have like
gonna
Harley and just the two hyenas. It's not ending well for just any of
Joker's
them.
gonna try some kind of monologue, try to think his way out of the situation, and Gotham's just gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you. Pumpkin bomb.
Yeah, there's also the fact he's gonna spend too much time just rapping, trying to be funny, and get bombed in the planning phase.
Yeah.
The Joker's always prepared though. Like he's always got traps set up somewhere. He's always got things set up
Yeah,
and prepared.
yeah, like in his hideout. Sure.
Again, it's a random encounter.
Exactly.
Man, why you gotta throw my
Within the rules of
rules in
the
my
show,
face?
just it's not working well.
You suck.
You suck. Pick a better topic.
I didn't think it would be this
Don't
goddamn
blame
one-sided,
us
man.
because you think this one through.
I didn't think it would be this one-sided. Honestly,
I
the
mean,
fact that Ricorda.
when you recommended it, I was like, this looks like a good lineup. And then I remember all the shit that I've seen Goblin do. Like even in his latest iteration, it seems like he has some form of super strength because we know Spider-Man has super strength,
The
and
ultimate version of Green Goblin is a menace.
he was
You forgetting
pile
we're talking about
driving
Green Goblin. I'm
Spider-Man
like, what the fuck did I
through.
do?
He was pile driving Spider-Man through buildings and stuff.
Yeah. Damn.
Like I think this is might be the problem with just picking just mashups with similar abilities or themes or aesthetics. It doesn't work out as well as
They
we
don't even
initially.
have the same abilities or themes or
They
aesthetics.
have the
Like,
they have the crazy nemesis thing going on. That's what they got.
really, the most I've ever seen Green Goblin use is his little glider thing. He's used the pumpkin bombs and like the Nox gas and the smoke grenade. I've seen Joker use freaking C4, frag grenades, machine guns, freaking everything. Like, I think that Joker would see him coming in on a glider and he'd get out his fucking big old machine gun and just start lighting his ass up. I think that the Joker would have a fighting chance. I don't think it would
But
be
that
as
glider
one
is
sided as you guys think it would be.
but that glider is built different. They can like come get him even if he's not boss.
Okay, but the bottom part is the weakest portion because if you remember when Spider Man and Green Goblin were fighting, Spider Man gets underneath the Green Goblin's glider and just punches right through the bottom and pulls out the freaking core. Like the bottom part
That's
is not
spider
very
strength. Not
armored.
that's different than
But
comparing it to being hit by a bullet, which is probably like meant to endure.
the bottom part of the glider is not armored.
It can still dodge just fire.
You're telling me the Green
The only reason,
Goblin and you're telling me the Green Goblin and the glider is gonna have enough reaction time and speed to dodge bullets.
yes, 100%. Just like he dodges fire from just like the New York PD. Like though, I don't know if you've lived in just New York, just that like I have, but
I
just
mean, let's
the
be honest. And the glider itself is fast as fuck, bro. It really is. It's super fast. Like, I don't
yeah.
think you understand how fast it actually is.
Plus,
No,
as
I
someone who
understand
lives
how
in New
fast it
York,
is.
any cop that wants to shoot is very just trigger happy.
I just have a feeling that
And by the way, he doesn't have to react. He himself doesn't have to react. His mind has to. The board is neural linked to him,
mm-hmm,
which is why you see it seemingly fly around by itself. It's because
And
it's controlled by his
I know,
thoughts.
I know. I
So
just
yeah, he'd
yeah,
definitely be fast enough.
yeah, because like let's be real, just the mind is
I
one of
just
the
don't
quickest
think
just computers
I
ever.
don't think I don't
You're
think
gra-
it's possible,
you're
brother.
grasping at
Like
straws and inhaling the
Bro,
copium, brother.
bro, it is. It is. I promise you, it's possible. It's possible.
Not to mention, that bro definitely has spare boards.
Yeah,
Like he can like
he definitely
link
has
up
more
to
than one.
one just and have it like
I
show
mean,
up in seconds.
let's not. We never see him with more than one board, so let's just not
Once all
just
he
say he
needs.
has more than one. Yeah, let's not say
Like
he has. We've never trying to make.
plus the board can
We
like
know he's
launch
winning,
out
but
like missiles and like pumpkin bombs.
yes, he does have some. He does have some small rockets. And the pumpkin bombs. The pumpkin bombs go from the board directly to his hands. All of that is controlled neurologically.
Plus, if you want, plus this gets extra wicked if we had the ultimate version. Like that thing is a menace and a monster.
Yes, it is. There's just no shot. There's just no shot.
I don't. Oh my god. Ah.
Listen,
I
a lot
still
of what
don't think he's.
Joker does that makes him a menace is the fact that he's like psychologically torturing a majority of his victims. He's not like the menace because like he's like the best fighter. He
Oh
he's
no.
only around as long as he is because he's trying to prove a point to Batman and get him to break his rules.
No, he's not. He's not the best fighter at all. That's not what I'm saying. I don't think that the Green Goblin and the little glider thing is gonna react
Little,
and move
little.
around fast enough
Bro, the Goblin
to
goes head to
dodge a
head to
bunch of
Spider Man,
bullets that the
and a few
Joker
of
would
those
be
times
shooting
Spider Man
at
was
him.
actively trying to kill this man. Like
Okay,
Joker is only alive as long as he is because just Batman isn't trying to kill him. Like let's be
because
real,
Batman
if just
doesn't kill him.
the
That's the difference.
exactly that's why. But let's be real, if Joker were to be dropped off into the Marvel world, he would last a day because the Punisher exists.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. You said
And
little
the
for the board. The board has like an 8-10 foot wingspan. That is
I
not
thought it was
little.
like 8 to 12,
Yeah,
No,
but either way, it's
it's
still
not
not
it's
little.
like
small.
the size of his wings arm span.
Yeah,
But yeah,
6 feet.
just the Joker wouldn't last just in Marvel because of the Punisher, and he's like street level, like
Mm,
in most iterations.
I don't know. I still think the Joker would have a fighting chance in this. I'm
Someone
still.
he
take the
would not.
copium from this man, dear
He would
lord.
not. He would not. I, I am sorry. He would not.
Okay. Okay.
He would not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because this is a 0 out of 10 in the Joker's favor. A lot of what Joker, a lot of what makes Joker Joker is the fact that he just targets innocents for the majority. The Goblin's not gonna care. He's gonna kill the hostages himself and just mow down Joker.
Mm,
Bet you're regretting that
nope.
pick now, aren't
I'm not.
you?
I'm still
No, he's
saying
not
the
regretting. He's just
Joker.
struggling to
I'm
cope.
not. I'm not saying the Joker would win. I never said the Joker would win. I'm just saying I think that there's more of a fighting chance than you guys are saying.
Okay,
There is
okay,
not.
even if
There is not. I
there
promise you, there is
isn't, but
not.
even if there is, that's not that doesn't mean he has like any sort of any scenario where he has a decent shot at winning.
And you know what's worse? We don't know Joker to be the type of person who wears armor. The Green
He
Goblin
isn't. He wears
suit
a suit.
offers the Green Goblin suit, no matter which iteration you uses, offers him extra protection. So even
Yeah,
if
he's got that thing on.
we've seen the board explode from under him, and he comes out from that explosion unscathed.
Yeah,
We've
there's
seen
no way
him
you're doing that like
slam.
unarmored.
We've seen him slam into objects and shake it off and get up. We watched him pile drive Spider-Man through 3 stories of a building. He is. I don't. I'm not trying to downplay whatever Joker has, but what I'm saying, whatever Joker has, it just doesn't compare to what Goblin has.
Yeah, not to mention he still has those shuriken things. Like those will tear up Joker's suit.
Yes, the razors, the razors.
Yeah, like
I
those things are
even
heat targeting. I think
I
like some
forgot
of
about
them.
they are homing. Yes.
And on top of that, just if you want to go from Spider-Man 3 from the Raimi
Okay. Ready?
trilogy, there's
Ready?
there's more to the arsenal because that's part of the arsenal still belong to Norman.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
ready?
I'm ready.
According to Chat GBT, GPT.
Chat GPT, really?
Really?
Why
Really?
are you?
That's like you.
You might be. Hold on.
This is
Hold
the
on.
equivalent
Hold
of using
on.
Google AI overview
Hold
for like a
on.
Alright,
question.
let's
That's
hang on.
not.
Hold
Alright,
on.
let's see.
Hold
Let
on.
let
Let me
let
read
let's
this.
listen to the
Let me
bullshit.
read
Hey,
Let's listen
pause
to
this.
the
for the
bullshit.
cause. Hey, all men in the chat, shut up. Thank you. Ed Honcho, speak now. Here you go.
The outcome of a battle between the Joker and the Green Goblin would largely depend on the circumstances and context of their fight. Here's a breakdown of each character's strengths. The Joker, DC Comics, is a chaotic mastermind who thrives on unpredictability and psychological warfare. He has no
Yeah.
superhuman abilities, but is a brilliant strategist, manipulator, and expert in creating chaos. His unpredictability, devious planning, and skill in using various gadgets and toxins make him a deadly adversary. He often wins through psychological manipulation or using others to do his bidding. The Goblin, Marvel Comics, or Norman
Garblin.
Osborn. Shut. The Green Goblin, Marvel Comics, or Norman Osborn, is a highly intelligent businessman and scientist with enhanced strength, speed, and durability due to the Goblin formula. He has access to a vast array of advanced technology, including the Goblin Glider, pumpkin bombs, and various other weapons. And while his insanity makes him unpredictable, he is also a formidable physical threat. Factors to consider: physicality. The Green Goblin's enhanced abilities would give him a physical edge in a direct fight, especially with his weapons and gadgets. Psychological warfare. The Joker's strength lies in his abilities to mess with people's minds. He could potentially exploit Osborn's fragile mental state, as Green Goblin's sanity is often in question. If the Joker could manipulate or confuse him, he might gain the upper hand. Preparation. The Joker often succeeds through preparation in creating traps, while the Green Goblin relies more on brute force and gadgets. If the Joker has time to plan, he could devise a scheme that exploits the Green
Random
Goblin's
encounter.
weakness. In a direct physical battle, Green Goblin would likely have the upper hand due to his superior strength and weaponry. However, in a battle of wits and psychological manipulation, the Joker could potentially exploit Norman Osborn's instability, which might lead to his victory. Ultimately, it's a tough call, but the Joker's unpredictability and mind games could give him the edge in a more psychological driven encounter.
There is no way this man just used Chat GPT and proved our point further.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He just proved our point because this is a random encounter. There's no time for preparation. They
Yeah,
don't know
meaning he
each
won't
other
have time
until
to
they
find out
meet.
who's behind
He
that
wouldn't.
mask.
He
Manipulation
he
requires knowledge of your enemy.
exactly. He wouldn't even know anything to manipulate about him.
Nope.
And like, yo, I
Nope.
while he was reading, I was just like, everything you're reading requires prep time. There's no prep time for this.
Right?
And then Chat GPT literally states he'd win with prep, but in a direct fight he'd lose. And I'm just like, oh my god, thank you.
Right? This whole time I was
Still
thinking,
3-1.
there's no.
What was that, Kenny?
Honestly,
It's still
let's see.
3 to
I
1.
vote to remove Kenny's vote due to biases. Just kidding, just kidding.
No,
Uh,
I still think there might be something there that we're missing. Just
Kenny, we need
uh,
we need to throw the book at you for real talk.
I got a book.
But nah, Joker is not coming out of this alive. He would be lucky to survive, but winning.
all right. Well,
Like,
Goblin, any other input?
I can tell
No.
Goblin's trying not to say anything just to be nice.
I just don't think Goblin wins either way. There is nothing to say. I mean, man, the contest. At least for me.
Alright.
Uh, anyways, something I want to add, just if we had villains of just the same caliber and give one the ability to fly and not the other, who do you think is gonna win?
Okay, so then take away his glider.
It's part of his kit.
Okay, but take away his glider.
I mean, even if we take away the glider,
let's say Joker gets some lucky shots off and takes out his glider.
Dude, just cut it out. Like, this is like some serious copium. Like, how
all right, let's say
how much
he does.
how much of Vegeta's just
Hey.
I'm still stronger than Goku copium do you have?
I got one
Wait.
I got one word for you.
Okay.
What?
Content.
Wait, let's
Bro, the content for this episode is us bullying you for thinking Joker can win.
Let's say he pulls a random fucking RPG out of his ass, because it's the type of shit he'd do. He pulls a random RPG out of his ass, blows up the blows up the glider. He had one shot, he took it, he hit it, he drops the empty gun, and it's now Goblin on the floor on the same playing field as him. It's now a physical brawl. Who do you really think wins?
Let's see. I'm putting my money on the enhanced Psycho.
I want to hear Kerry. I want to hear Kerry.
I think Joker would whip out some fucking like.
All right. I'm done with this. All right,
close the other.
Don't play fair. Joker don't play fair.
I am done with this. But you
think Goblin plays fair?
He don't have no fucking baseball bats or physical weapons other than his grenades.
Even if you think a baseball bat is gonna damage him when he survives explosions.
I'm so fucking done with him right now.
I'm done. End the episode.
This man just pulled out ChatGPT, dug himself deeper, and used the word just content just to try to stay in the game. Like, the content for this episode is you getting bullied over this.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, a couple episodes, it was us beating up on you, Cryptid.
Yeah, and now it's your turn. Suffer.
Next week it'll be Jakeem's turn to get beat up on.
I don't even. At least I can. You know what? At least I know. At least I have the facts. At least I have the facts to back my shit up.
Bullshit though. Plus, like, when I was getting dunked on last week, at the very least I know I still have some valid points and just something that was completely one-sided. You have nothing here. Even in the one scenario where just he's not on his glider, you have nothing.
Real. End the episode.
Bullshit though.
So. Yes, we'll take this one as a 3-1 because I'm not changing
Joker
my mind.
loses.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not changing my mind. 3-1. So they say Green Goblin.
I mean, you can stay with your original.
3-1 plus a pinch of salt.
You can always stay with your original incorrect opinion. There's nothing wrong with that.
You are entitled to your incorrect opinions.
Exactly.
Well, like, subscribe, share, do all that fancy crap so that way it helps out the channel.
and so that Kenny can feel better about losing this one.
I don't care. We're all gonna lose some. We're all gonna win some. We're all gonna lose some.
I haven't lost the debate yet, so.
It's called comedic dialogue, just Kenny.
Till next time.
Let's see this.